Looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Outside Conley, Gobert with a screen on Fox. From deep, Conley, rebound by San Antonio. And here's Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Castle. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Outside Edwards. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Barnes. Fox for 3. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Here's Fox. Barnes with a screen on Conley. Fox for 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Conley. Here's Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Edwards has gotten his second bucket of the game. Fox, the pass to Barnes. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. They get it again. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Randall, a screen on Fox. Conley passes to McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. Vassell against McDaniels. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Randall. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Randall outside. does it for the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 4. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
So on the floor for the Spurs, De'Aaron Fox is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. Then there's Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Fox. 5 to shoot. Edwards, no good. San Antonio leading by 4. High arcing shot and rejected. And he gets it back. Count it.
Staying with his selection, Fox doesn't let some contact turn him away.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Reed sets a screen from downtown, and it's Anthony Edwards with the 3. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Reed a screen on Johnson. Here's DiVincenzo, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo against Paul. Left side Johnson. From 7 feet away, Minot pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. To the inside. Reed passes to Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Edwards, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Back to Fox. We've got 1:23 left in the second. Oh, good D by Edwards. Pass to Minot. Here is DiVincenzo. Now here's Edwards. Reed a screen on Fox. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, you'd think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Now here's Conley. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Randall. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And a deep three from Paul. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment.
Taking above the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Pass to Castle. Here's Fox. Up and over Conley. And there's Fox on the assist by Castle. Fox has got 7 points.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Now Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Three on the clock. Lets it fly. He can't get that one to fall.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Fox against Edwards. And it's Fox missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Randle can't hit.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scores, Devin Vassell. Whoa!
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly, and he's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in for Vassell. Fox up top. He's guarded by Conley. Oh, Fox! No stopping him!
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Randle outside. Edwards looking it over. And another basket from Minnesota. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Sohan outside, inside. From the low block, in deep. Barnes drops it in.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 14. Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Sohan. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2-point game. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Paul comes in for Fox. Here's Castle. DiVincenzo covering. Reed against Wembanyama. And there's there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That's his first foul of the game. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. Fade away. And there's the play inside by Randall. Randall's got 6.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Minnesota. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for San Antonio, Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Chris Paul out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5, down low. Here's Edwards. Sohan with a rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just 1 pass more?
Outside Johnson. Outside Paul to take the lead. He drops it from range. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Well, how about being on the other end of a nice pass? Chris Paul usually sets guys. That time he is set.
Here's Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight. Oh, showing off that athletic ability. It's great watching Sohan finish with force.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Julius Randle comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. Vassell, a screen on Conley. Fox against Conley. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It goes on Mike Conley.
First team foul.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Pass to Edwards. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
The 3 from Barnes. Pure from 3-point range.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Conley passes to Randle. A minute 15 left to play in the 4th quarter. Now Fox. Fox on the run. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Edwards. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Oh, the vicious dunk by Barnes.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes. A much better player when he's attacking.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. A minute 4 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Edwards. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Free throw's good for Fox. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Here's Fox. He's got it. His 9th make out of 15 tries.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They're losing by 7. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 7. Here's Edwards. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mike Conley. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the ball for the Spurs.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Conley passes to Randall. McDaniels with it. Stolen by Vassell. Fox outside. And so it's San Antonio with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
should be in for a good one here, Richard. This game has all the makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the miss by Draymond Green. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And here's Golden State. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3 ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Moody. A shake. And it's Curry laying it in.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Green against Hartenstein. And here is Dort. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball driving form, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry finds Butler. Moody with it. Curry is inside. Pass to Podziemski. Fires from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
The versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Williams. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And the shot goes in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
43 seconds left to play here in the first. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. Team foul. .41 seconds left in the first. Butler feeling out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cans it from downtown. Butler's got 7 points.
And he's had his ups and downs from distance, but Jimmy Bucket's always aggressive, looking to score.
Here's Caruso. Good on the shot.
Caruso.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler, who makes a living at the line.
Jimmy Butler.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Caruso against Butler. Caruso kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wallace in at the 2. Here's Jackson Davis. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the block. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, a screen on Hield. That puts them in the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Curry is inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Curry's shot is good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen. Simply because how he changed the game. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Craig, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
Hield's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Shoots over Dort. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Pops in the layup for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Outside Curry. Payton with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Podziemski, good, and his Green picking up the assist. He has 6.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moses Moody comes in for Curry. Then for the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wallace. Nothing on the board, and they pick up 2. And the Thunder lead by 5.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Podziemski finds Butler. They kick out to Hield. Another 3 for Golden State.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Williams. Holmgren in the high post. Inside, it's stolen by Green. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Butler, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Shot IQ has always been a strength for Butler. He's not one to force up a bad shot.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Dort. Now Hartenstein. No block shot. And Holmgren finishes inside. And that's now 7 points for Chet Holmgren. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thunder lead by 2. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry looking it over. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Holmgren gets the bucket. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And here now the Thunder. They lead by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And the defense must push Dort further away. There's no excuse letting him get this kind of deep positioning.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. They set the pick from deep. Curry with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. Trains it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Reese Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Chet Holmgren. Butler on the wing. He's started by Williams. Goes up on the wing. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Jimmy Butler.
Butler is smart and knows to take what you give him. If the mid-range is open, he'll take it.
Dort finds Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. Pass to Podziemski. To the middle, and stolen by Williams. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
And so it's Oklahoma City. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Zhang, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Wallace, and it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward. Looney kicks to Curry. Curry in the lane. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's where Curry will cross you up. If you play him to shoot, he just drives it.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Banked in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points here in the second half. Warriors trail by 15. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Heel. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jan. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Green against Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Incredible passer at his position. Green is especially good at getting it to the open teammate.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. It's Butler. Pull up Shea, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Thunder.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's Holmgren, that's good, on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg, not necessarily a runaway.
is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the three. And for Minnesota, and is at the two with McDaniels playing the three. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's Conley in at the point. And both of these teams stand excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, and Brian, look, there's two hallmarks of great defensive teams. Obviously effort, you can't do anything without it, but also communication. The best defensive teams communicate well, and it's what connects all five guys on the floor.
And a wise coach once said, defense wins championships.
I would say defense and offense win championships. You need both.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Conley with the ball. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Minnesota's head coach. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker, and Coach said first, we've got to be on him at all times, and second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker, that's the name of the game here, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Nick Richards. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
Here's Booker. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Here's Edwards. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Beal outside. Booker against Conley. And Gobert with a block.
In the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And Durant with the block. The 11-footer. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Beal. Booker's got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Beal. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards looking it over. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got his second bucket.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Outside Booker. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And so Beal will bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 4.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot.
Look at Beal asserting himself in the mid-range, reminding the defense that he could take that.
Pass to Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. The 3 ball. Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance. And it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Jones. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Booker. Ooh, against inside resistance. Booker's still good.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Back to Conley. Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Booker. Pulls it in from the elbow. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Plumlee, a screen on Conley. And Booker puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Conley passes to Reed. Shoots over Booker. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. The Suns trailing. Pass to Plumlee. To the paint. Here's Dunn. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Dunn's got 5 points. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. 4 on the clock. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Phoenix out in front, up 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Suns. Booker, the pass to Richards. Conley against Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. for three. Durant at the arc. KD drains it.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Beal. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 18.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
Pass to Durant. And here's Booker. Richards with a screen. And it's Phoenix with another.
If there's anything Booker can't do on a basketball court, I want to know all about it, because tonight he's doing it all.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Randall outside. Durant pulls it in. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And the basket is good.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Up top, Beal, guarded by Edwards. Now Beal, 7 points in the game. Over Edwards. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
McDaniels finds Conley. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got his second basket.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Well, look, he's picking apart their defense. They need this timeout to figure out how to slow him down.
55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. It's Beal on the wing. Oh, it's stolen. To the inside. Randall, pass to Clark. That's tipped. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Durant. It counts, and the foul. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Dillingham's checked in for Alexander-Walker. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Randall deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Randall draws the double, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Suns ahead, leading by 3. And we're just... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. O'Neal passes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Done outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 6.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Garza. Lets the 3 fly. Hits a 3-pointer. Garza's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Garza. Randall comes in for Reed. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thanks. Durant, the pass to Beal. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 4. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Edwards, no good.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Here's Booker. The 15-footer is good.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Beal. No good on the shot. Oh, good D by Edwards. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Edwards has got 12 points here in the second half.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Booker on the take. Oh, what a move by Book.
Some contact can't derail Booker's drive. He's determined to get his shot off.
Here's Edwards. And he sinks it. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Booker with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. 44 seconds left in the game. McDaniels got room. Money.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Richards, the pass to Beal. Another shot. It falls. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
Edwards against Beal. And here's Edwards. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Oh my! What a shot!
Here's my question. Where is the defensive communication?
Well, I can tell you, this kind of defense will drive coaches crazy.
Here's Durant. It's in.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Castle is out there with Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Up top, Curry, guarded by Fox. Back to Podziemski. 4 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Drops in the tray. Vassell's got 6.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Back to Curry. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama finds Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Butler against Barnes. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
So it's the Spurs now after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. Payton, he's checked in for Brandon Pajemski. And it's Buddy Hield in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now here's Hield. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sohan, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Off target from three-point range. Johnson against Kuminga. Here's Sohan. Wembanyama left side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Paul. Warriors with the rebound. Butler passes to Payton. Kuminga dishes to Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Now Kuminga. He's guarded by Johnson. Kuminga kicks to Hield. Shoots over Fox. Hield with the bucket.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Paul passes to Sohan. Now Fox. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Payton right side. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Curry with it. Lets it go with a 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
There's the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And former NBA big man David West in attendance. He won a couple rings here with Golden State.
And he's been an all-star in New Orleans, a cornerstone piece for the Pacers. But he sacrificed a lot to come to the Warriors and win it all.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Harrison Barnes.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Nails the wide open jump shot. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
It's so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Outside, Fox. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry outside. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Snatched away. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season Draymond Green got his 3-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And it's Barnes with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Fox with it. Butler covering. And Fox gets it to go.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Butler. Here's Moody. Buries it from 3-point range. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. And the basket by Castle. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
Well, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
A pass to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here in this 3rd quarter, just over a minute play. Pajemski on the wing. Green finds Butler. Golden State moving it around. Takes a 3. Curry Curry. What else is new?
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Butler feeling out a bit. Fox against Curry. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Castle. Barnes outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Outside Butler, 6 to shoot. Here's Podziemski, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Podziemski's got 7. Spurs leading by 4. To the wing right side. Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
59 seconds left in the third. Here's Curry. Guarded by Fox. Curry passes to Green. The three. And another three for Golden State.
How about that answer from Draymond Green? You don't think the competitor in him wants to step up and answer the call? He did it there. Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Over Fox. Curry can't get it to go.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Fox. They get it back. And he trades.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the 3 slot.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Fox against Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. See if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
It just doesn't seem to matter. Steph maintaining his focus. It just takes a ton to throw him off balance.
Back to Wembanyama. Right side, Fox. And it's Fox slamming it down.
And how much fun right now is De'Aaron Fox having on the floor? All smiles.
Fox against Curry. Green with a screen on Fox. Pass to Green. Tries it from the top of the key. Bullseye.
That's a nice stroke there. That's where Draymond Green actually has some pretty good positive numbers.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And he converts the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They double team Wembanyama. The wide open look here for Fox. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, all Fox needed was the ball because he was in a great spot for that possession.
Curry from deep three-point land. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 6th rebound on the night. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for San Antonio.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Barnes outside. There's 38 seconds left in the game. To the paint, here's Wembanyama.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And he makes that one. And the Spurs with possession. The kick out to Fox. Here's Castle. And it's Vassell in the corner. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for San Antonio. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was...
players. How about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Here's Bane, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Wells, using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Thunder in possession here. Outside, Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Jackson, pass to Bane. Here's Wells. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
How about that? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a big-time defender, and sends that one back.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Now, here's Williams over Morant. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Morant. Six to shoot. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And he gets that one.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bane against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jackson. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Wells over Williams. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 4, and back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, Second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Santi Aldama, Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson with a screen on Caruso. Sinks it from distance. Aldama's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
SGA using that size.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really by no fault of their own, VA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the game. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
VA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
Out to the right wing. Shoots a fadeaway. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Spins. With the step back, the kick out to Wiggins. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Wiggins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Pippen, still without a bucket. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Clark. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing, guarded by Bain. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Clark is checked in for Memphis. Aldama comes in for Pippen. Picked by Aldama. Wells, the pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. And Morant laces the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Right at the free throw line, and there's another one for the Thunder.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Morant with it. He's got 5. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Nifty move. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. The focus from Holmgren there.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Outside Morant. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thunder out in front. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Wells, and the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Morant flashes his vertical there.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
90 seconds into the second half now. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Well, this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Down low. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the game now. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Caruso's checked in.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Jackson with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Morant. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just concentration from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy's accustomed to big-time defense.
Here's Morant. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 14.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Bain. Let's go with a 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Morant. Shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 16 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Grizzlies trail by 6. We've got Brandon Clark. Desmond Bain is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Pippen in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Picked by Aldama. Bain. That shot is off.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Pippen. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Thunder leading by 6. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Lets it fly. Cleared away by Wells.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Puts up a 3. Drains the triple.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Chet from range.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Thunder.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Rejected by Holmgren. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win.
So often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the one spot. McDaniels kicks to Conley. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Slick move that time by Conley with the rock, carving out some space for himself to get the hoop.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Conley to the inside. Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And here's Edwards. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Edwards, no good. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Lets the three fly. Another three for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Conley finds Gobert. Now Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Conley kicks to McDaniel. Shot clock at 5. Over Moody. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Butler. Green, the screen. There's the triple. And it's Butler missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Edwards looking it over. From the baseline. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Curry against Conley. On the top of the key, and it goes down 2 points. Curry's got 11 points.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 6. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. We've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
No hesitation, even from deep, deep range. Hield is a solid shooter.
Edwards with the screen for Miller. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Miller's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hield, bounce pass. Mark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Free throw good, Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Now Conley, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga from deep.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Green passes to Payton. Outside, Kuminga. Reed with the block. And so the ball is out of bounds. Reed touched it left. Some changes for Golden State. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Gary Payton. And then for Minnesota, Julius Randle's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Pass the Butler. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 3. Outside Conley. Randle finds McDaniel. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
The Timberwolves shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Green.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going. And those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Here's Moody following the 3 by Minnesota. From the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. Green's got 5 points so far.
You've got to respect Green at the arc. If he gets open out there, he can make you pay.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And here's Randle. Still scoreless. Gobert with a screen on Butler. That's a 2 from Randle. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Randle's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Curry on the wing. Covered by Conley. Outside Butler. High arcing shot. And the layup is up and in. Butler's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Warriors. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Pajemski.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Pajemski. Outside Butler. Here's Moody. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Moody's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. At the elbow, Conley. Butler against Randall. Not going to go that time. Warriors leading by 3. Down low, Green. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
It's to Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Moody. And here's Conley outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Conley's got 5 points so far.
You make a 3 on Conley, he's looking for payback. He's got great competitive spirit.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism. If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3s. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And Gobert kicks to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Butler. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They double team Curry. Tough shot, Curry.
Huge night for Curry in a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Now Edwards. He's got 13. And finished off by Edwards.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Timberwolves lead by 2, and will return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. They've got Edwards. Also Dante DiVincenzo's out there. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Reed. And it's Minot in at the 4. Hield outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. It's Curry outside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 4. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. No good with the triple.
and you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When a three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Really left alone that time. Edwards got 19 points.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Curry against Curry. Curry gets the bucket.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Outside Edwards. Inside Edwards finishes strong.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Curry is inside. Over by Conley. Curry, that's good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them. You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, here's Edwards. Defense right on him.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
From deep, Green, and another three for Golden State.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
Randall finds Edwards. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Randall from outside. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Here's Curry, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Fires from way outside. They get it again. Pass to McDaniels. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a thing. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. To the paint. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist by Wembanyama.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
The three from Bane. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And you think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter, but definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
Now here's Bane. Here's Wells. Bane surveying the D. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
To the middle. Misses in close.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Wells. He's guarded by Vassell. From deep, Bane. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Over Morant. San Antonio again missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Paul, he's checked in for Fox. Outside Barnes. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Wembanyama with a bucket.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Okay, RJ, we all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times, drafting David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Outside Morant. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Castle.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside for Wembanyama. Tries again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Pippen. To the paint. The jump hook. That shot off. Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
So on the floor for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Outside Paul. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Pippen. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Jackson. And he drops it in from the low post. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
There's Jackson with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Sohan, the pass to Fox. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies' team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Harrison Barnes comes in for Johnson. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Champagny. And Castle subbed in for Chris Paul. Sinks it from distance.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right out.
A minute 35 left to play in the second quarter. Barnes finds Fox. On the take. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Aldama outside. Pass to Wells. The three is up. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Spurs trail by 8. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Oh, nice step back to create some space. Wembanyama's got 6.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Wembanyama against Clark. Right side Bain. Over Castle. Hits the target from 18 feet. 11 points in the game.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Fox for 3. Ooh, the triple falls for De'Aaron Fox.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Fox outside. Fox pushing through the defense.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Memphis ahead, leading by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready for the third half-court start.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Back to Fox. Pass to Barnes. And here's Fox. 3-pointer. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Jackson outside. And another 3 for Memphis.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Vassell passes to Fox. And there's a pick. Back to Vassell. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. And another 3 from Memphis.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Knocked away. Back to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Fox. And Fox comes back with a 3.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Back to Fox. Wembanyama screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
And there's the lob. Stolen by Wembanyama. Tries a 10-footer. That's his 3rd miss of the game. 9 for 12 overall. Outside Bane. Down low. Here's Edey. Yep, count it. Edey's got his first bucket in this one.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Moran against Fox. Counted. Fox has got 11 points here in the second half.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Left side, Moran. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the cell. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Memphis ahead. They lead by a bucket. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. We've got Chris Paul, Jeremy Sohan out there with Johnson. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagnie at the 3. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got 26.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Outside Bane. Pass to Wells. Here's Pippen. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Fox.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To tie it up. And he gets the jumper to drop. And he's got 28 now.
So good at getting to the bucket. That time, Fox pulls the string and leaves the defense high and dry.
Timeout. Timeout. Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Barnes comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Castle's subbed in for Paul. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Thank you for that, Allie. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Pass to Castle to take the lead. Gets the three ball to go. And it's a three-point San Antonio lead.
Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
From deep Payne. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments. Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's when he'll generally...
Oh, my goodness! How about that?
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Here's Fox. And he makes it on the layup. Fox has got 17 now, just in the second half.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy.
Here's Morant. Oh, Morant gets it done inside.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear where they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Jackson, pass to Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Memphis on D. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Wells. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the hitting move right now.
Pass to Castle. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one.
Morant looking for an opening. Laces one from 3.
Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
And we've got a timeout call by Greg Popovich. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
Here's Morant. The floater. Oh, he missed it! Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. With the ball. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. That puts him in the lead. Fox has got 34.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stop down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Here's Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
When Ja's knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Fox Fox against Moran. From the elbow. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Fox has gotten 4 this quarter.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Moran against Fox. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
And Morant no good on that one. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. 2-point game. The floater, and it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Timeout, Grizzlies. Fox against Moran. San Antonio with a rebound.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a lead.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Morant, pass to Wells. Oh, he nails it!
Ooh, a clutch bucket. A defensive stop now could be all it takes to clinch the win.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.